Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. So my voice is gone. I came back from the retreat that I was going to be on. It was from Friday to Monday, and I'd left on Thursday, and I got back on Wednesday. I was supposed to come back on Tuesday night, but my flight got delayed first multiple times and cancelled. Apparently, American Airlines does that, so apparently I'm doing. I'm talking about them and letting everybody know, hey, American Airlines does that a lot. Like the Uber driver that I was taking to the airport back and forth because they cancelled. I had to come back and then I had to leave, go back again, and they were talking about that as well. That American Airlines apparently does that a lot. They'll cancel without any, and the reason they canceled, there was no crew. There was no captain for a regularly scheduled flight. And yes, whatever. Okay. So in this video, we're going to be talking about um, this breakthrough that I had just for a moment, and I lost it again. But it was a very, very powerful breakthrough, and I want to keep bringing it back. I don't know how it'll come back. Like it comes back from with mercy of God, but it's very insightful, very powerful when it happened. So I had a trigger moment, a big trigger moment when I was there at the retreat. I've had these trigger moments before. This feeling of abandonment, this feeling of that people are going to leave me. I had this feeling that people were going to leave me, or because there was some small thing that somebody did that I felt was like, okay, I'm going to be abandoned right now, and that's it. My life is over, kind of thing. And I had a pretty strong reaction to that, which was very non I mean, it had nothing to do with this situation. It was just bringing up all of my past fears of abandonment. So I recognized that even while I was in that intense moment, that it had nothing to do with this situation. It was just bringing up the past. But I had and then yeah, some other um, thoughts from the past as well. So after I got back, there was one moment where I kind of realized that situation plus these other situations that were coming onto the surface, and that were giving me a lot of pain in that moment. I had this moment of clarity that this is happening for me and that this is coming out, it's releasing. Now I've known this intellectually like a lot, right? That all these emotions that come up, they're being released, it's a good thing. And the karma is getting burned off. I've been listening to other people also who say that the karma is getting burned off when you're feeling that fire, that intense fire of pain. Then that is that karma being burned off, and that's good because it's being burned off in that way rather than affecting your health or other ways. That's a good thing. So when you're feeling that, you should actually be very grateful to that person, whoever triggered you, that they're helping you burn it off through this fire of intense emotional pain, which is better than other ways. So yeah, I've known all of that intellectually, right? It's being released, but in that moment I got this intense feeling of like peace around that pain. I felt the pain, I was feeling the pain, I was crying, but I was feeling that also, this intense feeling of, oh, it's being released, this understanding, this knowingness that, oh, it's being released. And I was like, many times when I cry, maybe it's not being released as intensely as it was being released in that moment. And I mean, it's not gone or anything, it came back, but that feeling is what I'm aware of now, and I'm looking for. So when I'm feeling that pain from then on, I'm looking for that. And because I'm looking for that, I'm hoping that I'll be able to find it more easily. Because, when you know your destination very clearly, then you're able to get to that, rather than if you're kind of blind, like I've been most of my life. And the other thing that I'm doing is I'm a part of this group where we're talking, girls group, where we're just talking to each other about our deepest fears, deepest shame, deepest everything. And everybody's in the same boat, and everybody is talking about their deepest fears and deepest shame and all that. So I'm doing that and I'm releasing that. So all of this shame that was just stuck in me, because I was like, I can't tell everybody. If I tell everybody, then they will know what my deepest fears are and they will enact it. And it's happened before. I have told people about my deepest shame, and they go around, 2 years later doing the exact same thing to me. And it hurts like hell when they do that. I'm like, this is exactly what's going to happen. Telling people doesn't work. Telling people makes them do the same thing to me. They feel like, oh, she's open to that or whatever it is. But I'm doing it anyways. I'm just talking to so many people in that group. I'm just telling them, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm not going to let this shame uh, live in me. I'm going to kill the shame by talking about it, because shame thrives in darkness. It cannot, it dies in light. So I'm just going to bring it out in the open and let it die. And I mean, the whole group isn't going to kick me out. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, everybody's going through their own versions of the same thing. So, anyways, yeah, so yeah, find yourself a group if you can, where people are going through personal growth work. But even if you can't, just my advice to you is look for that moment of peace. Have this goal that you're going to look for that moment of peace, where you understand that this is being released through your pain. This pain is not just meaningless pain, that is like endless meaningless pain. This pain is there for a reason. It is to help you release, so that you can get past it to whatever goal you want afterwards. For me, the goal is God. I want to attain God, and when this fear is being released, I feel like I will be closer to God. But whatever it is for you, right? Fear is always holding us back. I mean, if you want to make money, or if you want to whatever, have a good relationship, whatever you want, this releasing the fear is going to help you with that goal. So, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it helps. I hope you're able to. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this for myself again, but I am hoping that talking about this and having that clear, like you hearing my very clear moment, will help you also get there. I would love to know if you're able to get there. I would really like send comments or whatever, post in comments if it is able. If in the next few weeks, months, or whatever, if you're able to get there and get this very deep clarity that yes, this is helping me release, and this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Okay, wish you a day filled with lots and lots of spiritual growth and sorry, personal growth. Radhe Radhe.